Well, hello everybody. Matthew Castellato here at the Podium Pro TV. I want to thank you all for tuning in again. And of course, I hope you remember that our mission here is to spread podium power to the people. And one of the ways we're going to do that is by giving out an occasional award to call attention to the importance of podium power. And it's the Standing O Award. Hope you remember that. The first ever Standing O Award went to President Barack Obama for his terrific speech at the NAACP conference that was actually their 100th anniversary convention in New York City. So the Standing O Award this time is going to go out to two people. It's a rare double Standing O going out to two people. And I'm going to award this particular award to these two people not for a speech they gave, not for a terrific presentation, but for their willingness to speak out on what I think is a very important issue. And that issue is the Shakespeare authorship question. Now, these two people were quoted in the Wall Street Journal not too long ago on this whole question. They spoke out. They've shared their doubts about the traditional Stratfordian theory, and they agree that the 17th Earl of Oxford, Edward de Vere, is the true author of the Shakespeare works. The plays and the poems of William Shakespeare, they think, were written by Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford. And I just want to recognize them for speaking out on this. Now, who am I talking about? Talking about a couple of pretty important people. They both serve on the U.S. Supreme Court. Justice John Paul Stevens and his colleague, Justice Antonin Scalia. Now, they couldn't be more different politically. I mean, they're diametrically opposed politically on opposite ends of the spectrum, but they agree on this particular issue. And it's another case of strange bedfellows, I guess. In this particular case, they agreed that the Earl of Oxford is the true author of the Shakespeare works. So they get a Standing O. They get the coveted Standing O for speaking out on this particular issue. And now today, I actually am wearing two hats. I want to make it clear what my hats are in this particular instance. One hat, I'm the president of Ovations International. We're the ones who created the Standing O, and we give out the Standing O Awards. And we put out these videos on the Podium Pro TV. My other hat happens to be as president of the Shakespeare Oxford Society. I actually have a hat for that. The Shakespeare Oxford Society believes that the Earl of Oxford is the true author of the Shakespeare works, and we are dedicated to researching and honoring the true bard, we call it. And in that capacity, I want to present to both of the justices, or sending this to them in the mail, is a copy of our 50th anniversary anthology of terrific articles, really interesting articles about the Oxford theory. And so they'll be getting this in the mail. The two justices will get our 50th anniversary anthology. I want to congratulate both of them for receiving this particular Standing O Award, the coveted Standing O Award. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on the Podium Pro TV once again. I want to remind you, since we're talking about Shakespeare, that I'm the author of All the World's a Podium, inspired by the Bard, his great line, all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. That's the line that inspired the title of my book, All the World's a Podium. It's another way we're going to spread podium power to the people. So thanks for watching. Stop by my website at ovations.com and get more information. In the meantime, may the podium power be with you.